Today's the day. Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Brian and welcome back to another episode of our Notre Dame Fighting Irish Dynasty inside of College Football 26. Today we have a very exciting video for y'all. Hopefully it should be very exciting. I will say this right now, I'm about to have some spoilers for you. So if you haven't seen the last episode, make sure to go check that out quickly before this. So pause this video, go check that out, and then come back and hit play. But as you can see on the screen here, we took down the Miami Hurricanes for the second time this season. 14-9 is a very ugly contest. And again, if you haven't seen the video, for whatever reason, go back and watch it. It was pretty entertaining, I would say, at least by my standards. But yeah, and now today we're going to find out who we get to face in the national championship game. And we have two different options based on the bracket. So taking a look at the final bracket, you can see we obviously played our game against the Hurricanes in the Verbo Fiesta Bowl. And we obviously came out victorious. But now we get to wait to see who we'll face on. Will it be the #1 seeded Oregon Ducks, who are undefeated and they're in the Peach Bowl, or will it be the Duke Blue Devils, who are 13-2, so both teams having strong records, and I don't know, it's to me, either opponent will be tough to face. I know we've kind of had some tough games throughout this playoff, but I don't know, we'll just have to wait and find out here in a couple seconds. Actually, before we do check out the national title game, I will check on the coach carousel one more time to see what jobs they have for us. And it looks like there is no user offered coach openings. There's a ton of openings right now, but all of them will be downgrades. All of them will be head coaching positions. You don't see that very often, but yeah, I don't know if I want to work at Cal, Memphis, Ohio, Miami of Ohio, or Toledo. Those would be fun teams to rebuild, I gotta say. But yeah, I think for now we're just gonna stick with the Irish, and especially as we're literally about to enter the national championship game. So yeah, without further ado, let's hit the next week button, and I will see you guys in a second. Actually, before we do that, we are obviously going to take a look at some players of the week. So we have Luke Talik getting FBS Defensive Player of the Week, and this may or may not be the only one. So hopefully, I guess we'll just find out here. And another one, we got Jadarian Price, who obviously is now in the NFL in real life, but he had 5 yards per catch and 16 carries, or yards per carry, not yards per catch, and 93 yards. He had a big game last week as well. And would you look at that, we are going to be taking on the 14-0 Oregon Ducks in the national championship game in Miami. Oh baby, I'm excited. Now I will say this, I have taken on Oregon before. Actually, my first ever national championship in the College Football 25 was actually funny enough against the Oregon Ducks. So I don't know, we get to have a rematch again, which is, I guess, kind of fun to do, because last time I had the first national championship I had in this game was actually against Texas Tech, which they weren't very good at all. I don't know how exactly they made it that far, but I don't know. I guess Texas Tech they were strong enough to make it, so they did. But this is Oregon. This is 15-0 Oregon Ducks, and they are not going to be easy to take down. So yeah, with that all said and done, let's get into this game. Let's waste no more time, and I will see you guys once again when we are in the national championship game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Miami, Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Dolphins and the Miami Hurricanes, coincidentally enough. And we're taking on the Oregon Ducks in our first national championship game since, I think, in the early 2010s, somewhere in there. At least one that we appeared in, not that we actually won. We haven't won one since 1988. So, also can't say I faced Oregon in this game before, and it's been a while since I played this game since. So, yeah, let's have a good one, shall we? I'm really curious about this. Here goes 21 taking it out at the end zone. I already forget his name. I think it was Young, I think it said. Looks like here we got some keys to the game. We got to win up front. It's critical that our offensive line holds, and I didn't get to read the rest of that, so I'll have to go back and read that maybe in editing. But yeah, look at that. We get to actually play in a national title game. I see a lot of Oregon fans. That kind of concerns me. Maybe I'm just getting confused with all the Irish fans wearing. That was not a good run. Yeah, man, we're going up against Dante Moore. We're going up against other great Oregon players, some of which probably went to the NFL this past year. But we got one of the top running backs in the nation on our side. All right, we're doing a lot of running up front here. I don't know if I'm going to get the first. Please, going to get the first down. And oh, it's going to be short. And they already have an injury. That is almost shocking in a way. You know, they're recommending us to punt this ball. And for now, I'm actually probably going to just listen to them just because I feel like that would be probably a good idea. Try and get this going that way. And that was a really low punt. That was awful. I can't believe I did a punt that awful. That really, really sucked. So I just realized too, we're going up against former Tulane running back Mekhi Hughes, who transferred here to Oregon and then proceeded to redshirt. So now he's actually, I believe, on Houston, if I'm not mistaken. Also got Dylan Thieneman, or whatever his name is, who got drafted by the Bears. Come on, defense. This has been the strong suit of our team all year. Hands underneath. This game is lagging for some reason. I apologize if you hear my controller too. Trying to not have my controller so close to the mic so it picks it up, but that's something I noticed in editing for last episode. There, come on, boys. We'll play some good football. And oh, I was there too, and he still didn't stop him. And I don't know why this game, at least on the preview side of things, for me it's lagging. For you guys, it might be okay. All right, come on, defense. Get through. Oh, get the pick. And he got it. It's, I believe, is that who I think it is? I think it might be. That's the, I forget what his name is now. That's Leonard Moore, I believe. Yeah, it is indeed 15, Mr. Leonard Moore, one of the top cornerbacks in college football. He's trying to target, actually, another top NFL prospect, Kenyon Sadiq, who got drafted by the Jets. And yeah, he just takes it out of the way. I'm not sure how he did that. I didn't even control that. That's just impressive in and of itself. Wow. All right, well, I couldn't have asked for so far a good start to the game, I guess, on defense. Especially based on how the game started with us. And yeah, this is really slowing down. I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. I suppose also, like I said, I haven't played this game a whole lot since the last episode, and that was already about a month ago. So yeah, I've just been really busy with some certain things and all that, and I gotta throw it to Paulie. Come on. Nah, that's good defense. It's good defense. Come on, man. I used to be really good at this game when I played it a lot, like basically a year ago. Obviously, we got the new game coming out here in this next week in early access, but here's a nice run by Greathouse. Going up the field, and we get out of bounds real quick. All right, Carr, let's do some great things, shall we? That's not great. I need time. Okay, I lost 6 because I couldn't go upfield. My game lagged as well, but kind of was expecting to be sacked. I'm not going to lie. All right, Jeremiah, come on. Use those legs. Use those legs. Use those legs. That's what I'm talking about. Give me the block. Give me the block, rear down. There we go. Get upfield. Get out of bounds. I don't care. I could have probably gone, but oh well. Inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Gonna take the snap. Toss it to the tight end, Washington. And he's going to be short of the line, and another injury for Oregon, unfortunately. All right, looks like they're going to probably expect this running, but I'm still going to do it anyways. Jeremiah Love, get in there. And he scores! And we are the first ones on the board, despite having an awful first drive. That, of course, comes from the number 3 overall pick in the NFL draft this past year with the Arizona Cardinals, Mr. Jeremiah Love. Honestly, I'm going to miss the man. I'm going to miss him a lot this next year in Notre Dame, watching him play. He was an electric player. Watched him for 2 years. It was awesome. But, you know, he's going to go in Arizona. He's going to have a good time, and I'm just like, I'm happy for him, obviously. All right, defense. Can we replicate what we did earlier? Please, that would be great. Come on. Get there, Sadiq. Sit down. This defensive line for the Irish, one of the strongest ever I've seen. And... oh, are you kidding me? We basically were there. All right, come on, Troy. You got a wide open dude. Oh, and I was there. I was watching it like, I was reading it like a book. All right, defense. 2nd down and 10. Bring the pressure. Take down Hughes. He's not the greatest running back in college. All right, another 3rd down. I'm going to kind of watch number 4 over here with Bowen, just because I know the corner is sending on a blitz. And I was right. And more. I'm there. Where are you going? Take him down. And they are going to give him the 1st down. Unbelievable. Honestly, kind of surprised that he didn't just throw the ball, but you know what? That's okay. Come on. Oh, come on. Get there. There's a flag. Who's it on? It's probably on Oregon. Don't tell me it's roughing the passer. Come on. Personal foul. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, that penalty definitely doesn't help us, does it now? I don't like this formation that we're in right now. I'm gonna be real right now. Feels just rusty a little bit on this game. Obviously, it's very similar to the pro game, but it's not exactly also that much, you know, different either. Meaning, I should be able to just play it with almost no problems since I've been playing that game basically nonstop recently. Come on, get there, get there, get there, get there. Oh, come on, I was there. It is lagging like crazy right now for some reason. Again, I really hope you guys are not getting an awful experience like I am when it comes to recording this. It's just the preview. For some reason, on my end, it's just actually acting up like crazy, and yeah, we just let him in. And that's partially because of me, because I just couldn't tell where people were, and partially because it's just, doesn't seem like it's running properly. I'm not sure why. Some of you might be yelling at me right now saying that I'm just trying to cope with the fact that I'm facing a good team for once, but nah, I don't really see it. All right, second drive and another chance to score some points. Come on, Carr. Throw it to Raridon. Your trustworthy #1 tight end. Jeremiah Love, get the rock. Run upfield. Oh, he's got space. Oh, I should have just taken it inside. All the way down. He's already got 87 yards, guys. This guy is a beast. I really hope he's able to replicate that at least to some capacity in the NFL, because dude is just electric when it comes to the field here. Just throw it. Throw it to Fields. Oh, Fields is going to break free. It's lagging a little bit. I'm sorry for that, but he's going to go into the end zone and score. The newest member of the G-Men, or the New York Giants, if you don't know who that what that means. All right, so far this first quarter has been pretty good. Let's see if we can keep it up now, gentlemen. And don't let him get past. Don't let him... What the... Okay, that was really weird. All right, next time, defensive line. Here we go. Jared Dawson. Oh, but Kenyon Sadiq is there. Come on, Leonard Morris. That's got to be a loss. Nope, they're going to give him a first down because of forward progress. Bring in the pressure. Bring in the heats. Or a screen pass. That's going to go for $1 million. And #4 is going to almost get the first down, but we're going to stop him. All right, going to try my best to stay with these receivers and these runners and all that. Shoot, that's not good. Oh my gosh, the lag here. I don't know why this is lagging so bad, but it's really frustrating. I don't even know who the player I'm on right now is. Okay, that was really weird. Fortunately, we just got an injury ourselves. One of our defensive linemen just went down with an injury, but hey, it's all good. And Mekhi Hughes is just going to score again because he just can't be touched for some reason. I don't know why that is. All right, man. What a heck of a first quarter, I gotta say. This might be the most exciting national title game I've ever seen. All right, we're back on offense. Let's try and keep pace with this Oregon team because they seem like they just can't literally go away, and I'm not sure exactly why that is. But we got Jeremiah Love. We got the best running back in the league, so it don't matter. I want to test their pass defense here just because, I don't know, I feel like it. So we usually have good DBs anyways, or good receivers anyways, and that's a incomplete pass. Yeah, I was going to say. Kind of looked like he got 1 foot down, but I'm not gonna challenge it. All right, come on, boys. Come on, give me the tight end. There we go. Juke. Oh, still got the first down though, and another injury. That's one of the big boys up front. That's not good. All right, this might not be a greatest idea to call this right now, but we're just gonna call it a little bit of a play action pass, and that could have gone. Oh, you know what? I'll take it. Was not planning on doing that, but hey, we'll just we'll sub you out, Ashton. I'm not gonna force you back in here. Our car. Looking. Nope, that's not right. Oh, we got a lot of pressing here. We all know what happens when you press our receivers. Although then again, those were teams that literally had terrible, really, really bad defenses. And I don't know why that DB was not looking for it, because he could have picked that off. Unfortunately, I really do not want to have to kick a field goal here. I would if it were the pros, but it's not. This is not the pros. So there you go. Give me that. Nope. Oh, how's that not pass interference? Come on. I mean, they're recommending that we kick a 57-yarder. I don't know if we can do it, though. We'll have to see. He's moving really fast here. That's not going to go far enough, is it? Yeah, well, short. Shoot! Again, it's really hard because it was a little bit slow on my end for some reason, and that was almost a perfect tackle attempt. I don't know why we didn't do that. But like I said, for some reason, I don't know if it's when they updated this game recently, but there's just been like there's a really bad delay, at least on my end. Like, yeah, I'm trying to press buttons, they're not firing, or when they do fires, it just takes forever to load. The response time is really bad, is all I'm saying. All right, come on. Get him. Sit down. Oh, I was hoping for a strip, but that's fine. Bobakar Charori, at your service. The run. Oh, it's a quarterback draw. Can we please strip the ball? We cannot. I'm also just trying to stay with these receivers and tight ends and all that sort of stuff because I don't really know at this point. And oh, come on, maybe I shouldn't have had these guys wear their green uniforms. How about that? I mean, we got the stop, so I'm not that upset, but was hoping for like a turnover or some type, basically. All right, boys, let's try again on offense. Got Jeremiah Love going down the field as he always does, almost at 100 yards. Again, with love. Gonna just go this way, and we're gonna find the holes. We're gonna use them. That's basically if that's all I need to do to win this game. That is all I'm gonna do to win this game. I don't even care. Yeah, their run defense just is not like it was in the first quarter. I will say that. Jeremiah Love right now, 10 carries for 100 yards. That's just bonkers. Even in the college world, I feel like that's a little bonkers. Here's Greathouse again. Gonna put a juke on, not quite juking around the player though. I'm gonna hope that Pauling gets out there, or worst case scenario, we just try and run with Carr. I think we're just gonna take off with Carr. There you go, get the first down. Oh, it's gonna be shorted. Just short. All right, come on, Love, you got an inch in you? The answer is yes. All right, here we go again. Love up the middle. Oh, that might go. And it does. Touchdown, Irish. Love's second of the game. I think it's his second of the game, but his first receiving touchdown of the game. All right, defense, do what you can do best for the next 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Tis would be very appreciated, and that's not going to be good for you. Oh, he just got lit up. Dante Moore tried to just run on me, and that did not work out too well for him. Could have been a little bit better. He's going to do it again. Dude's going to try and scramble, and that's a 2-minute timeout, or 2-minute warning. Come on, defense. Empty backfield, which could only mean that Moore's either going to run it, or he's going to just absolutely... Oh, I was just out of reach, but he dropped it. Incomplete. My ball. Oh, we get to have an excellent punt return as well? No, not really. All right, Jeremiah Love is going to get the rock again. Just almost cannot be stopped at some points. I'm going to try one of these plays out here. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. That is something. And just off the fingertips. 3rd and 8. I would really, really, really not like to waste this field position there, guys. Hopefully that means we can just kind of, I don't know. I'm going to toss it up to Greathouse, see if we can do something with it. No, it went off of his hands again. And another organ injury, this time by one of their best players, Mateo Uyunglele. So back on defense we go. Dante Moore is going to be a little smarter with the football here, as he gets absolutely nailed, but still gets out to his running back, I believe. Gerori. What are we doing? Okay, nice play, guys. That was a brilliant play. Bravo, bravo. Knock it down. Oh, come on. All right, come on, boys. What are we doing? Knock it down. Or just was hoping that you would actually intercepted it, but Christian Gray, a deflection is just as good. All right, come on. Get him down to Sadiq. Why is it slowing? I'm not even online. This is just offline Dynasty mode. All right, come on. Makai Hughes, get him down. There we go. 37 seconds left. Trying to hold him out of the end zone. All right, come on, guys. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds. Nope, hold him down, hold him down, hold him down. Timeout. Last timeout by Oregon. You go out there. Yep, can you hand it off? Nope, you're gonna run it out this way. What are you doing? Wide open. Oh, and he just throws it away. Thank you. He had a guy about wide open in the middle of the field. I'm glad he didn't see him. All right, whatever you do, do not hit the kicker. Thank you. I'll take a field goal with 5. I'll take this into the half. That is totally fine with me. So with that said, unless something happens that's big in the last 5 seconds, I'll probably see you guys here in the second half. All right, and we are now in the second half of this national title game. It's been very exciting up until this point. Very high scoring. And, oh, we got the fumble. Oh, no. Never mind. They fumbled. They recovered it. But yeah, as I was saying, a very high scoring first half. Very interesting first half. Hopefully we get just as much in the second half as... What is this team doing? I have no idea. All right, boys, kick it up a notch. Get him down. Oh, come on. How did you not get him down? Oh, thank you for not hitting the running back. All right, push the pressure. D-line, come on. Get there. Oh, thank you. All right, this might be an interesting type of play right here. Yep, Carr's just going to take off. Get tackled. Thank you for holding on to the football. Maybe I see something I like on this side. Maybe not. I don't. Never mind. Throw it away. Throw it away. Now, this play right here might be a good idea. We'll see, though. Oh, not if the guy's going to get stuck, though. Oh, but I just can throw it up to Xavier. Not Xavier. What? I can just throw it up to Malachi Fields with little problems, it seems like. So, all right, 2nd and inches. First down. I need you to hold the block a little longer there. Trying to get up in this game by more than 2 scores, and that might just about do it. I can get into the end zone, great house, and he does. Another touchdown. All right, Moore, what you got? What you got, Mr. Dante Moore? Oh, I almost read that. Almost got it. Trying to slowly become better about anticipating these routes that these quarterbacks are going to be going for, and that was a good one. I mean, the CPU did that, but still good. All right, Jared Dawson, you've returned, I think. And nice catch there on the sideline, Hughes. All right, continuing to pound the rock. That's our main goal for today, right? Apparently not. We're just going to toss it out here to number 2, and he's going to get... Oh, he's going to get back some yards and a little bit more. All right, we need kind of a little bit more of a play I like to call the unknown. Honestly, I don't even know where I got that from. I just was kind of like, well, we're just going to try it, and yeah, didn't get the first down. We got short. Well, you know what they say, you can't get them all. So hopefully we're going to punt this out of bounds. That's at the 30. God, I need to figure out how punting works because I've basically mastered it in Madden, but this game's a little bit more of a different beast. I'm also anticipating the new game as well to be kind of a different beast as well, since they basically look very similar between this one and last one. And okay, I like the effort there. I like that a lot. It's also partially why you don't call a screen pass. And run by the running back. Punch it out. Nope, he just bounced off me like a bouncy ball, basically. I don't know. I couldn't think of something else. Bumper car. That would be a better analogy. All right, about 2 minutes roughly left here in this third quarter. Oregon still down by 11. And, of course, they are going to be punting the ball again because they just can't get anything going on offense all of a sudden. I'm not sure what happened in that halftime speech, but my guess is the coach just basically probably told them to relax and, you know, shut up. All right, this play seems like it could be a good one. Let's see if I'm right or not. Oh, okay, I almost pressed, I thought, the wrong button, but I just didn't get out in time because I got pressured right up the butt. All right, car, looking, throwing, crossbody. Is not something you can do. Remember when I said Oregon couldn't get anything going on offense? I really should think before I speak, shouldn't I? Probably. All right, again, pressure. Bring it there. Don't you dare do it again. That's the second time it's been called on him, hasn't it? Yep. If I told you these refs were biased against me, you probably wouldn't believe me, but now you might because of the same penalty being called twice in a row. All right, come on, let's just sit him down. Ooh, nice hit. All right, come on, Drake Bowen. The best young linebackers in the country. Need you to step up right here, right now. That's not a good start. Not a good start at all. And another Oregon player. Are they just getting hurt on purpose? I know I asked this last week with Miami players, but it seems like this game just does that for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. Usually happens more towards the end of the game, though, when you're already up by a lot and you just want the game to end. And that was a nice breakup, though. I will say that right there. That was a good one. All right, one of you guys needs to go after Hughes. Or he just throws it to his receiver. That's fine, too. All right, come on. Oh, he stunned me. How'd that work? Oh, I didn't get him down? Come on. Take him down. I don't know how he doesn't strip the ball. And now one of our players is actually hurt again. Leonard Moore. That's a killer right there. I mean, it's probably not a killer, but it's still a huge loss in our secondary, and he's our best corner by far, so... All right, come on, get there, Hughes. You gotta tackle him, guys. That's all you gotta do. All right, 3rd down and 4. We're here again. Send the house. And we did, and he doesn't catch it. Okay, I, for some reason, thought he did, but he didn't. But they're still going for it because, obviously, they need to if they want to stay in this game. All right, we need to come up with something here. They got nobody in the backfield. Underneath. In the corner. Take it. And we do! Oh, I didn't mean to take it out, though. That was a mistake. But in other news, that was a sick interception by Mr. Josiah Spivey, who I think took over or helped take over in the secondary after Leonard Moore went down with an injury. So, kudos to you, my good sir. All right, what are we doing here? Hand out to Love. Love it.
God, please,
love it. And oh, that's the worst possible news I could have gotten. I mean, to be fair, we were kind of using Love an awful lot without any of the other running backs checking in. Not exactly sure why that was happening either, but just, I mean, Jadarian Price can just take over if he wants. Dude is just as good as Jeremiah. And it's actually really impressive. All right, and just like that, we got one more quarter left before our new champion is crowned. Alright, also it looks like it seems like I was just notified that Jeremiah has been dealing with some bruised ribs, so we're gonna have him rest for the time being because I don't want to risk anything in there, and I'm gonna throw that ball away because I'm being pressured like a son of a gun. I want to make sure this defense is on their toes as much as possible, and I'm gonna keep them on their toes with Carr. Oh, I was really hopeful I was gonna hold on to the ball, and I did. All right, come on, Price. Run this ball out here if you can. That'd be great. Actually, one adjustment I will be making now, just so we can hopefully get out of this game more closely, is going to be chewing the clock up a little bit. As you know, we got about 5 minutes left in this game, and Price is going to bully his way across the field. We're going to do something a little different. I might regret this, I might not. We'll see. Going to do a nice screen pass. And that almost was ruined by the defender, but we thankfully caught it in time. All right, it does look like Jeremiah Love has subbed himself back in the game. Buddy, I don't think you should even be in here right now, and I'm actually going to take you out of the game right now as another Oregon player goes down with an injury. All right, I just decided to make the move to officially sub Love more or so out of the game. He's not really subbed out of the game, but he's more so just kind of getting rest. And Dylan Thaman now getting injured. What is happening with this Oregon team? I don't understand. Guys are all out here dropping like flies for some reason. Anyway, 2nd down and 2. Run at the middle with Price, and he's going to get the first. All right, we got about 2 minutes, 42 seconds left. If part of me just wants to kind of end this game, I don't know about y'all. Well, we're going to hand it off first again. And we do. We get the first down. First time out from Oregon. I think I'm just going to end it, honestly. All right, let's just try and end this game here, shall we? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Throw it. When it ends on, that's an interception. Oh, that was terrible. You know, right when I try and get cocky because I feel bad that we're actually beating the team and we're potentially going to win the game, I also let my guard down, and all of a sudden we're making stupid plays like that for some reason. All right, come on, defense. Come on.
I've got you in my sights.
Strong. Force the fumble, and we did! And that might or may not just about seal the game. I don't know who forced it, but whoever did, you are the savior of this team. All right, like I said, and with that last play there, we may or may not just have sealed ourselves up a national title for the first time in, well, a really long time. Obviously, first things first, though, we got to get out of this game first, and that will be easier said than done, unless it will be just really easy, and it turns out, I guess it's going to be easy. Well, we got to wait for Oregon to burn their timeouts, but we've essentially done it. All right, maybe one more play should probably do it, I would bet. And that's definitely going to do it. Going to go down. And don't hit me as well. That was a little mean. But yeah, I mean, I might have to run one more play. But for now, we're just going to take a knee. And I think we've basically done it. And we have your Notre Dame Fighting Irish, for the first time since 1988, are national champions and on top of the college football world. And we take down, specifically, more importantly, the #1 seed Oregon Ducks, who went 15-0, but couldn't quite go all the way. Man, what a season. This has just been a tough season from start to finish. There's the player of the game, Jeremiah Love, obviously 136 yards, 17 carries, 2 touchdowns. CJ Carr, a freshman, redshirt freshman specifically, so technically a second-year player, at Notre Dame, taking over for Riley Leonard after losing in a heartbreaking fashion last year in 2025. And man, this was just a game like no other. And there's the team. I'm gonna take some pictures here. Look at that. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, and with that, since it's a national championship game, we'll take a look at the stats real quick. CJ Carr, I was not very accurate at all, 58%. I mean, that's decent. It's not terrible, though. 1 interception, sadly, but 3 touchdowns, 239 through the air. Pretty good, all things considered. Obviously, we already talked about Jeremiah Love getting player of the game with 136 yards in the ground and only 1 touchdown because he kind of got tired towards the end of the game, basically. Also crucial was Jadarian Price coming in clutch for a couple of those plays, as well as CJ Carr with a couple of those big scrambles and a couple of broken tackles as well. Receiving, not really that much, honestly, going on, except for a few touchdowns from Malachi Fields, Jeremiah Love, and Jaden Greathouse, with Jaden Greathouse actually specifically leading the team in yards and receptions. The offensive line obviously did their job, only allowing 1 sack. And moving over to the defense, they did their job as well. Chirori getting the only sack of the game, but Spivey and Leonard Moore getting 2 interceptions off Dante Moore of the Oregon Ducks, and several tackles for loss as well. So honestly, and also the forced fumble at the very end of the game, there's actually 2 forced fumbles, one by Devonta Smith and by the one at the very end by Adon Schuler. All right, and looks like the celebration will not stop as a new single season rushing record for the Irish has been broken by none other than Jeremiah Love. We got a new single season record for receiving touchdowns for Notre Dame by Jaden Greathouse. And obviously the last thing is we have won the national championship. So we get this little message here, which is super cool. Another thing too is we can go in our little trophy room inside of here and we can see that we have, obviously for our Dynasty, we have the national championship trophy right here. And obviously you see when they introduced this in this game this about a year ago, you see all the different trophies that you have acquired, including stuff for your players and all that. It's really sweet. But yeah, that's basically what that is. Okay, and the last thing we'll look up here, we'll look up the CFB history and college football record books. As you can see, Notre Dame, Oregon, we win 14, finishing 14-1, topping 15-1, or 15-0 rather, Oregon. And so that's pretty sweet. Obviously, we can briefly check out the records here. So Jeremiah Love now holds the single season rushing record. CJ Carr holds the passing touchdown record with 51. And Jaden Greathouse also holds the single season receiving yards record as well. Looking at the game records, we got Jeremiah Love with the most in a single game at 298. We set that back in an earlier episode of this series. And that's it on this end. And in career, we don't have anybody because none of these guys have played nearly as long as all these guys on this board listed here. So yeah, I think that's about it in terms of stuff we have to look at after following the national title game. Obviously, we've reached our goal that we set for ourselves at the start of the season about a year ago now, which is a little bit interesting. It took about a year to get here, but we not only made a national title game, we won the national title game, and we took out one of the best teams in the game to do it. So I don't know. I feel pretty good about that. Hope you guys obviously enjoyed watching that game. Hopefully it was exciting. Hopefully I won't have a tough time editing it because I know it's probably going to take me a while. But that'll be it for obviously this episode. And as I talked about last week, last episode, this will be the final episode of this series. I know it's a little bit probably a little sad for some people. Maybe they wanted to see me play with this team a little bit more. Maybe not because I'm honestly one of obviously the best teams in the game, so it's probably going to be a little bit tough to watch sometimes. So I'm just going to steamroll everybody I face unless I actually put good teams in the schedule. But yeah, and the other reason obviously is because College Football 27 is right around the corner, so I kind of want to wrap this series up so that way I can start something new with that game once that drops next week for the early access for the, you know, if you get the MVP plus bundle, when you get both of Madden and college football, you get them both a week early. So for College Football 27, that will be next week on July 2nd. And as I'm recording this is June 27th. So this episode will obviously not come out until the following Monday. So a few days from now as you're watching it, that hopefully gives you some time to actually edit it down and put it out there. I have made a playlist for the series. It's been there basically for as long as I've had more than one episode. So if you want to go back and watch it from the very beginning, which was obviously, like I said, about a year ago, you can go do that if you really want to. But yeah, that's basically what I have to say. So thank you guys so much for the support on this series. I know some of the episodes were probably not the most exciting because, you know, we were just, again, beating everybody in front of us, basically. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me. Make sure to look forward to future series coming out here shortly on this channel, as well as my other channels. Have a couple of fun ideas coming up, or fun projects that I want to get starting to going with coming up as I am hopefully have a lot more time available to me, and I'll talk more about that in a separate video on my main channel that'll be hopefully coming soon. But as always, when we end these videos, with that all said, I thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, remember to stay safe, be kind, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Almost messed that up. Peace.